Would you like to keep shrunken heads of your enemies? Well, that's exactly what some tribes in Ecuador and Peru did. The Jivaroan peoples, which consists of several tribes in Ecuador and Peru, believed that the human heads contained the soul of the person killed. For this reason, they developed a ritual using the enemy's head to trap their soul, where they would shrink their heads. This is how it worked. First, they cut their head off. Then, they removed the skin to start the shrinking process. This is done because the skull cannot be reduced in size. With the skin removed, they sew the eyes shut to trap the enemy spirit inside the head. After that, wooden pins are placed on the enemy's mouth to make it impossible for the spirit to ask for vengeance for their death. With these preparations in place, they put the head in hot water and boil it for a few minutes to hours. When the head is taken off of the water, its size is less than half its original size, and they fill it with hot rocks and sand to finish drying the skin and to shape it back into a head. They also pressed hot stones on the outside to mold the exterior part of the skin and help dry it even more. During the 19th century, some visitors and collectors took notice of the practice and wanted these souvenirs for themselves. Fake shrunken heads started being produced to be traded and sold to these collectors who wanted a piece of this novel and bizarre items. So, the tribesmen saw an opportunity to make some money, and that is when things got out of control. Sometimes these items were made of other animals, such as sloths, pigs, and cows. But there is an even darker side to this story. In 1950, a museum acquired a shrunken head which was supposedly a male shaman. However, in 2016, they analyzed its DNA and confirmed that it was indeed a human head, but the catch is that it belonged to a female. The problem with this finding is that the head shrinking ritual was only performed for enemy warriors killed in battle. But in these indigenous societies, there were no women warriors.
The killing started to increase in order to supply for the demand. So it was most probably an innocent female.
Even though they have this intriguing story, the shrunken heads made some appearances in pop culture, like the movie Wise Blood from 1979. It featured a tiny body with a shrunken head. Viewers might have assumed that it was a fake, but the head, which was glued to a fake body, was discovered to be a real human head from an authentic ritual. After the findings, the head was sent to Ecuador's government. In 1975, a company released Vincent Price's Shrunken Head Apple Sculpture Kit. This book contained instructions on how to peel, dry, and decorate apples to make them look like tiny, wrinkly human heads. It was designed for any person aged 12 and up, and also contained a few materials to help you decorate your bizarre little creations. If you found it interesting learning about this topic, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel. Thank you, and have a nice day.